Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Quest with Chuck. We are back at the creek today. We've got the fly rod back in action. Well, I guess you guys don't know, I attempted to make a video with a spinning reel and there was some footage, but the water levels at this river had just peaked one day before that after a rain event. And while that water level has been very effective for me in the past, because it had just risen to there, it felt like the water temperature had also gone down, so it felt like the fish were just not as active. But we're here today, almost 3 days later, and the water levels have come down. Not too much since the last time I was here, but they've been at these levels for longer. And also the water temperature has been on the rise. So I'm hopeful today that as the day warms up, we will see more active fish in those warmer temperature, both in the air and water, that they'll be feeding more. We've got a nice run here that I'm gonna start at. Comes along these tree roots that could be holding fish. And then there's this really exciting little sandy bank here to walk out on. And this whole edge over here is deep and has some plant cover hanging over the water. So I'm hopeful that we'll get a strike here early in the morning. So let's get after it. Kind of an awesome eerie mist today. Sometimes this can be the difference in your day, which direction you're stripping your fly in the current. Well, at least sometimes that's what I make up in my head. That's a good little pop. That's a good plop. Come on. One thing I like to do here is, like, I've been doing a lot of stripping it pretty close to me today, but just get in that fishy zone, give it 3 strips, and then get back in there. Shoot some line on your next cast, but you don't need a bunch of false casts every single time you're trying to present the fish. Strip it in that far, maybe even one more, because I know it's getting closer to me here. Send it back out, back in the fishy zone. Oh, there we go. There we go. Finally got one of these long ear to actually get on the hook. Hey, little friend. Nice work. So that ended up producing a fish there, guys, you know. And we covered a lot of water really quickly, and some of what we did was get back into where we had got bites before. But so we set our distance. You know, come in 2, 3, 4 strips if your next shot's going to be shorter. Shoot it back out there. Well, this little fly here survived a lot of trees and it caught one fish, so It's not that it did nothing, but I did feel like it was just a bit small. See, the style and shape that I want is this guy here. It's got a flat face and it's of a certain size. And, well, no, actually, there's a third size. I didn't know there was a third size. So that's the small of the three. So I actually want this size here, the third size, flat and yellow. And I could only find them similarly sized with the cup face. So we're gonna go back to the cup face. I think it's the closest that we got. I don't think it changes the presentation on the water as much as it does the amount of splashing and how it moves in the water when it splashes. The clinch knot. There we go. Ready to go pull on some more trees. And maybe I need to do shorter strips with this popper because I'm trying to replicate the pop of the flathead. Who knows? Oh! Dang it, guys. I think that's 3 misses so far on the only smallmouth we've got to look at. Sometimes I like to walk with it in order to keep the drift. So that's the hardest part about fishing these poppers downriver is it's easy to get a pop, but then to keep it in drift is difficult. How many fish are we gonna miss today? I think that's 4. Oh, sorry, little buddy. I did not think that I was pulling a fish. I thought I was pulling a snag. Let's see what we got. Another guy, another little guy. Sorry, bud. It always takes me a second to get back to casting something so much smaller in profile, aerodynamic. I'm so used to just hauling every cast to get that boogle bug flying. So I'm going to turn off the camera now. I hate to miss a strike, especially on any big fish, because you never know when they're going to come. But I need to do some more searching and trying out some different fly patterns, and just save camera for when the fish are biting. So we'll get back to it, and hopefully we don't miss anything. Every time you turn off the camera, this is the way it goes. This has been a great fish. Great take right up against the rocks of the streamer. And he's been acrobatic and joy of a fish. There we go. Oh, isn't that the way it goes? But we're here now. So again, shallow water. Took almost immediately on the fall. Maybe it was the second strip. And just a beautiful fish there, guys. Early morning, I think it might be 7:45, 8 o'clock. Look at this cut here. That's the second smallmouth I've seen with that same pattern. So, thanks, little buddy. What a splash. He got all of me. That guy was waiting for his moment. Send the fish down to this run. Fish below the run. And then if we haven't caught anything by then, the camera really does have to go off for a while. I've only got 20% left on this battery. I don't know if I had said earlier, but one of the batteries successfully hid from me in the camera bag. So I've only got 2 GoPro batteries today. And I've got all afternoon, so I want to make sure I'm capturing the fishing. There we go. Nice. Nice, nice. Well spotted bass. Pretty close to the same size we were looking at before. Fun little fish. Oh. Just letting it drift straight before I give it hardly any strip at all. Just trying to keep tension on the... There it is. There it is, guys. Love it when it happens when you're talking about it. Great looking fish. Oh, this is a good fish. Got my net too quick. All right, so as we're getting back into fishing here, we have this method that is producing a couple fish. I got a quick poll question that I would love for you guys to leave a comment regarding your answer to this question. So my question is about my second camera, which in the first couple of videos showed a lot of a second perspective, you know, up or down river from the side, from a nicer camera. So I'm curious if you guys think that I should continue investing my time in moving that camera, setting it up, giving you guys footage of wildlife and nature, and how much you guys just want to see GoPro footage of catching fish. And you know, I can flip the camera around and talk to you guys from time to time. But how much would you guys recommend that someone buys more GoPros so you can do underwater footage easily, and we got a fish on. So how much do you guys just want to see this and I just get more batteries and you never miss a strike? Or do you want that combination of wildlife, nature? Come here, line. So leave a comment on that and we'll just get back to the fishing here because we're getting some good bites. There we go. Had a little bit of trouble picking them up, but healthy little fish. Big hump on his back there. See you later, dude. Same exact presentation, same spot, just caught him on the drift. And especially with creek fishing, regarding the cameras, I'm gonna be leaning more towards GoPro footage because you just need to keep moving. You gotta find the spot that you want to be at, and that might be a mile's walk. And if you set up your second perspective and you go down river, it's a big problem to have to go all the way back and not fish again on your way back through. So let me know what you guys think. So I think there's quite a bit of shallow rocky structure right there because I was kind of getting caught up pretty quick, so might try a couple. Ooh, that's a fish. That's not a rock. Hey, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I really have appreciated the support and the encouragement from those who have viewed and commented on my past videos. I would love to hear from you guys about what topics you want to hear next. What do you want to know about fishing for smallmouth and spotted bass in creeks regarding fly fishing? So please subscribe if you enjoyed this video. You're not going to want to miss the next video. I catch a massive smallie on this same creek and it is a blast. You're not going to want to miss it. So I'll see you then.